Hi everyone! I wanted to take a minute and share a few ideas with you on how to use the 3-in-1 beveled tag punch. It is one of my favorites hands down, and right now at the time of this video, Creative Memories is having a BOGO sale on some of their tools. And this is one of them. And I'm kind of afraid they're going to run out of it. And then everyone's going to ask me, do you have one of those tag punches? So I want to show you some ideas and encourage you. If you do not have a tag punch, I honestly feel like that is necessary. You can use it in so many ways, both with scrapbooking and without. And honestly, that's my favorite kind of tool that I know I'm going to be using a lot. So I'm going to switch to my other camera and show you some ideas. Okay, first of all, there are several tools right now that are on the BOGO sale. This is one, okay? And I have the other tag maker that Creative Memories produced a few years ago. I honestly feel like they should have a standard tag maker all the time and switch it up every couple of years, but I think this should be standard, like something you can get, just like you can get pages and albums all the time, but that is not the case. So what happens is they purchase a certain amount, and when they're gone, they're gone. And the last time they ran out of a tag maker, it was well over a year before we got another one. And so I just want to make sure that you know how cool this particular tool is. It has beveling here, so you can slip in a 1-inch piece of paper, a 2-inch piece of paper, or a 2.5, and it has these little steps here so that it fits and slides in perfectly, and all you have to do is cut that diameter of paper and slip it in. There's a place in the back. You can only push it in so far, and then punch, and you get a perfect punch every time. So let me show you. Here's a strip. I think this is 2 inches. Yes, it is. So when I put this in, it goes right here. And it's beveled here so that it comes up, and it just kind of holds your paper there so it doesn't slide around. And you don't have to wonder, oh, is that the middle? You know, it guides you, okay? And that's one thing I love about this tool is it's hard to make mistakes, okay? There's your darling punch. And then you can cut it anywhere you want and make a tag. Some people make little bookmarks with this as well. You can make borders with it. There's a ton of things that you can do. So let's say you wanted to mat this on a slightly larger piece. You could cut one strip that is 2.5. and put it in here. And these are going to line up exactly at the top, okay? And that's kind of fun. You can also cut, your straight strips just like this and adhere them down with tape runner and punch them at the same time. When you're using the designer paper, it's thin and it will work really nicely for you. So super cute, just to add, a little edge to your tag. And then if you wanted to, you could take a square punch or a circle punch, punch out a white circle or square, and stick that on here as well. If you wanted to write a sentiment or who this is to, that works beautifully. And I use my circle and square punch and tag maker punch more than any other. So right now, these are both on sale. So if you purchase this and you want to purchase this, you get one of these free. You'll get the least expensive one free. But instead of just getting this for the regular price, you can add something else. And it is a great time, you guys, to buy quality tools. When do you ever find quality tools at 50% off? Okay, so I've showed you the 2, 2.5. Let me find another scrap, and I'll do a 1 inch and show you the 1. Okay, I'm just going to use gold for this one. And stick it in my 1 inch here, and it will just stop when it's at the back. So you know exactly where you are. And you have this darling gold edge, see, right here. And all your little pieces line up. Okay, it's so nice, you guys. It's just so easy. How many times do you need a tag for a bag? Real fast. It's a great way to use up your scraps. Everybody thinks you're so clever, but it's really so easy. And take that off, and you have a cute little tab, right? And so you can kind of mix and match. You don't have to have it all the same color. You could make this the top of your tag and cut something else. So you can kind of use up your little scraps, your little patterns, right? You can layer on top, or you can just take a square and add it to the top. I used this tag maker in my 30 days of gratitude class, and it was so fun. We just made a tag for every day in November, and then journaled, used the base of it was some ruled paper, and then we just cut little tags and stuck it on the top so there was some place to write for every day. Turned out really cute. You might have a photo mat that you could use. You know how Creative Memories has the photo mats that come like this, where they're cut. You might have one, and you could use this front part and just make it a tag, make it a little smaller. So I took 2 that I saw here and trimmed them so they're 2.5. They don't even have to be, you know, the full design. I just tightened the design here, and then I'm going to put it in and punch the top. Look how cute. It just got cuter, right? It's so much cuter with the little tag edge. Okay, so now look, aren't those darling? You can just take a little bit of twine, tie them on a bag. They would look really cute on a gift. I'm going to take these 2 little tags and just score them along the top and see if that helps it to stand up. So I'm going to score like just below edge is right here. I came right after the edge, and I'm going to score those and then adhere them to each other. So that they can kind of bend back a little bit where that score line is. And then you can see how it's like a little tent card, right? The scoring helps it just to stand up, and you don't really notice that, but you could set that at your Christmas dinner. You could put people's names right here. You could tie a little ribbon through the top, but it's just something fun. Another way you can use your tag maker kind of as a place setting on your table. Probably the most common way I have used this is as a tab for my Peekaboo pocket. I want to show you that in one of my albums. I will often cut a tag and then take a little tab like this and stick it on my Peekaboo pocket on the front, cut another one and stick it on the back, and then you have like a little turn tab for your Peekaboo. So I want to show you that in an album so you can see what I'm talking about if you haven't ever used these. Move these back here. If you haven't used these before, you're going to want to use a Peekaboo pocket because you can put one picture on this space, flip it open, put another picture, and put a third picture here. So instead of just having the space for one photo, you have the space for three, or you can use some of this for journaling. But you can see I put the tab here, and it kind of just invites you to open and turn. So that is probably the primary use I have for my tag maker, other than putting it on gifts, which I do all the time, tying something to a gift. But it can also be like a little base for a cluster. If you wanted to cluster a few stickers together on top of this, maybe put a circle in right here and then something on top of the circle. So it's so user friendly. I love this thing. I just use it all the time. Now, if you wanted to take two little tags, you can make them any length that you want to. Another idea is take a look at the Christmas tools that you have on hand. Like I have the holly punch. I have the ornament punch. This is where you can use these to create your own embellishments. And if you're going to, let's say, use the tag punch, just find, if I'm looking at this, I would find a dark green because it will pop up better, and then punch it and put it right here. Punch a little red holly, probably 3 little berries really, and stick it right here. And then if I wanted to go another step, this is a great way to use miscellaneous stickers. If you have some that you think, oh, I could use some of those. Sometimes you have little strips like this one, Merry Christmas. Okay, it could go off to the side. It can go a number of places. But I want it to show up, so I think I'm going to put it right in the middle, right here. Merry Christmas. Okay, so easy. Pull it through, open it up, pull in the other end. Boom. You've got a darling tag, right? Super cute. I'm going to take this dine punch and use this because there's so many times during the holidays where you are eating. So we can use it for any holiday party, Christmas morning breakfast, any meal, anytime. So that's one of the punches that's super user-friendly and works for all your holidays. So I have mine punched here. What I need to do is take my tag maker punch and punch a color. So let's say red. Okay, go in there, and I've got my red tag. Now I'm just going to take this little bit and layer it right here so that you'll see half the plate on this side and half the plate on that side. So let me take my repositionable and layer that down. This would be a good one to put someone's name at the bottom. You could just write that with a pen, or if you wanted to type it out and put it on the computer and type out a little strip right here, that would be cute too. But these would be fun to do, like the tent card, and put at everybody's place for dinner or breakfast or whatever it is you're celebrating. Some of the punches that are included in the BOGO sale are the circle. We've talked about these two. This is a really fun one, the scalloped square, because it has a little thing here. You can just punch this, or you can punch the inside, or you can punch the little, or you can punch them all together. So I love scallops. I think this one is super cute. So I love the scalloped square. Another one that's being offered is the damask punch. Beautiful, elegant. This looks really nice on lots of different pages. You can also use it for heritage or any kind of elegant wedding or dressed up kind of occasion. There are several others, several of the Border Maker cartridges. This notebook one, this tiara, those are really cute. And these two are two more of my favorites. So I just pulled some of the ones I really like and use a lot. This one is called the Sunshine Arches. And I really like it because it punches something you can just tuck in under on the side in a cluster. And it's a little bit different than a scallop. I always get scallops. I love scallops. But if you were to just punch this show you on this paper so you can see. You could get this really cute little thing to tuck right into the side of your pictures. So I love little things like this that just add to your layout when you're scrapbooking. So this one's super cute, Sunshine Arches. And then this one I love as well. This is called Shutter Love, I think. And it's a tinier camera. They had one before, the photography chain, that's a bigger camera. I have both and I love both, but this one also attaches to a heart and it has the cutest, tiniest little heart in there. And so I punched it here with this so that you could see that's how it punches. Isn't that darling? If ever there's a time when you need a perfect circle too, you could trim that and take that out. But you get all of the pieces and then you can just trim them and use them as you wish. You could trim this off, for example, and just use the camera. So just trim that and trim this side. And you just get yourself a darling little camera, okay? So there's lots of ways to use these. I just grabbed a couple of my favorites to show you what's included in the BOGO sale. Not all of them are on the BOGO sale. So go take a look at creativememories.com and look under the deals tab, and then you'll see the holiday deals, and those are some of the ones that are there. Another really fun thing to do with the 3-in-1 bevel punch is to cut yourself a strip. And I'm going to make mine 2.5 inches wide and about 9.5 inches long. 9.5 here. Okay. And I'm going to slip it in my beveled punch and punch both ends. Okay. And now what I want to do is end up with a fold right here, but I want the bottom to be flat. So I need to score it about halfway. 9.5 is the halfway point, would be about what? 4.75. So I'm going to take my scoring blade and put this in and score at 4. Let's see. The halfway point is 4.75. So I want to score at about 3.75 and 5.75. That's what I want to do. Give myself a little space. There's 3.75. And let me bring this out to 5.75. Yeah. And then when I fold this back, it's going to have a flat bottom. Isn't that cute? And then you can tie a ribbon here and put a few candies in here, like put a few in a little clear cello bag, some kind of little gifty kind of idea. This can also be used as a place setting. Just grab some ribbon and you could put this at any Look how cute, you guys. That's so cute. Let's see, I don't know if this is quite long enough. I think it's just about there. Let's do a little bow. Here we go. You can kind of play with your bow, tweak it so it'll turn. There you go. And then just trim your edge so that the length of your ribbon is about the same. Look how cute. Isn't that fun? You could do this for any gathering, right? Look how cute that is. I love it. What about a birthday? We could do the same kind of thing for a birthday. Let's do that. And I don't want to waste any of this darling paper. I'm going to put this at 9.75 and this at 9.75. You could do this for baby showers, you know, anything where you have people seated at a table where you want to do something a little special for them. So let's go 3.75 and 5.75. It's really fast, and they can all be different. You know, they don't have to be exactly the same. Just use your color scheme. And look how cute. I love it. That's so cute, right? And if you wanted to, you could put a little sticker here. Let me see if I have a sticker that works with this. I have a little sticker here that has some pink in it. Let's say this is a birthday, time to celebrate, but it's going to pop out a little bit more if I have a little bit of color behind it, either a white or a blue. Blue would be pretty too. Here's a scrap of blue. Just gonna punch a circle. Oh, this is really cute. And lay that here on my front. And then I'm going to take my sticker and pop it up on a foam square. Just going to use one of these in the middle. Peel that off. Look how cute, you guys. This is such a fun way to use up your different little stickers, right? Tie a little pink ribbon. How cute! And it just sits there on the table. And again, you could write names here, but it's like a little party favor that you just made. Darling! I did another one here with a long rectangular sticker just to show some different ideas, right? Just make sure you like the front and the back paper, and you just have some darling little things to set at everybody's seat. You can add a lot of cuteness to your next event with the 3-in-1 beveled tag punch. And I highly recommend the circle punch as well. But look how darling these turned out. So cute, you guys. For any event, you can score right here at the top and just make it stand up. Or you can wrap with ribbon. You can embellish with any of your tools or stickers, laser borders, anything that you want to. They're just darling, aren't they? So go check out the BOGO sale at creativememories.com. I put the link right in the description box for you so you can get there quickly. If you have not subscribed, please take a moment to do that and hop over to Make Sweet Memories on Facebook and like and follow me there. That's where I post all the news about when the sales are happening and that type of thing. So you don't want to miss out on that. Have a wonderful time celebrating with people you love, and I'll be back in January.